Hello, am I live? I don't know. I've never really used StreamYard before, but I am here to possibly talk to my wonderful audience about the comic books that came out today and anything else that's going on in the world that that I want to talk about. But let's see. I'm just trying to make sure that I am being heard and that this is really live somewhere. That's great. I love the future. Oh, look at this. Aggressively relaxing life. All right, great. Looks like you guys can see me, possibly hear me. So let's get this party started. Talk about some of the books we picked up today. So, one of the things that happened to me today, which was pretty exciting, was there was a signing in my store. I like to go to Infinite Realities on my Wednesdays. It's a shop in Tucker, Georgia. And we have an anthology book coming out today for Halloween called DC's Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun, a play on Girls Just Want to Have Fun, a wonderful song. And who was in the store was Greg Burnham. And this is the copy that I picked up, and he was nice enough to sign it today. And what a cool cover. Oh, hey, what's going on, Izzy? Thank you for coming and joining my live stream. I don't really do this very much, but I'm happy to have you here. And I am just going to be showing off what I got today real quick, which is a bunch of cool stuff. But also, I was going to get a little music going here. One sec. No, I don't like that. That's better. All right, yeah. So I have DC's Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. And it gets signed by the writer today. We're going to find out what that book is like today. Looking forward to it. Also came out today was a Jonathan Hickman Marvel book called Gods. And this is just everything that I love. I'm really looking forward to checking this out. All right. Well, that's all right. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's more. I like that for Gods. All right. If anyone wants to let me know how the sound is, that would be great. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. But new Jonathan Hickman. And I went with this cover. Looking forward to all of this. I don't know if that's supposed to be. Find out more when I read it. Let's put all this together. There was a big day for Star Trek comics. So first and foremost, we got Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the Scorpius run. This is a great book. There, we got to change. No, that's wrong. It's better. No. Okay. All right, cool. So what we got here now is the Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the Scorpius run. So the Strange New Worlds, why it's a fun Star Trek book, or a Star Trek show, is because what they did in that is they just started doing standalone episodes. Basically, you'd go and have a fun adventure that would be just one issue. You'd have a monster of a week, and this is kind of doing that as well, where the Enterprise is now been dragged into a giant race by a head in a jar. And we have Erica here. She's the pilot of the Enterprise currently. and everyone knows she's awesome. She's constantly showing off in the store or in the show, and this is just great. So she gets to try to outmaneuver everyone else. Though the alien head in a jar has taken people from every single ship and kind of mixed them around. So they have to figure out how to get Spock back. This is the second issue. The first one was just set up, and now the race is starting. Looking forward to seeing what's going on here. Then we got Star Trek Halloween. This is going to be a Halloween book, but Star Trek. Find out what that's all about. We got evil Dr. Moriarty in the background here. And it's obviously messing with the crew of the TNG back in the era when they were all on the same ship together. You know, he has been incorporated in Picard season 3 as a security feature on Section 31's special space station that they keep all of the most secret and creepy things, including what we saw was Kirk's body. And then finally, Star Trek Defiant. These are all the Star Trek books that came out today. And this is the one where Worf is trying his best to stop this evil sect of various alien species who are trying to kill all the gods in the Star Trek universe, or things that basically masquerade as gods. You see, there's a bunch of that in the world of Star Trek, and all of those different gods are really worried about this. So this what's really great about the series is that it ties together people from every single era of Star Trek. Man, I hate this beat. Not into it. Hey, what's going on, Trinity? How are you? Thank you for coming and joining the stream. I don't normally do this, but I'm just talking about some of the books that we're doing. I got today Jonathan Hickman's Gods, a cool Trick or Treat Halloween book from DC, a bunch of Star Trek, and of course the new Transformers, which everyone is saying is just brutal. Then I'll find out for myself in a little bit. The guy who is doing the art. Oh, hey, I got a spam call. Let's check it out. Spam call live. Hey, how are you?
Hello, this is Robert Thompson calling you from CVS Pharmacy. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful day. I was just telling the audience here about the comic books I picked up today.
It's a health beneficial call for you, and I'm calling you to confirm that are you a diabetic patient? Do you have diabetes?
Oh, yeah, I got diabetes 3 and 4. It's really bad.
All right.
Yeah.
No, you think I'm going to play a game with you? Fuck you, asshole.
Hey, man, what's this? You know, I'm the first person diagnosed with this horrible disease, and this is the way you treat me? No, okay. Well, he's gone. So, yeah, Transformers. Looking forward to more of this. And then we have Star Wars, The High Republic came out today. I told you it was coming back, Trinity. And here we are. And this is The Shadow of Starlight. So for those who don't know, there was like 1,000 years where the Jedi just were peacekeepers and were basically space cops going around doing nice things for people. And in the High Republic, this is the era when things just go wrong, where their giant space base, much like the Death Star, is destroyed. And there is these evil Komodo dragons running around that can suck the life out of Force users, leaving nothing but like a statue of ash in their image afterwards, which is really horrifying. And there was also these horrible plant monsters unleashed on the world called Drangar. It's a whole thing. So it's back and about to pick up where the last book left off, which was called Path of Vengeance. I recently finished it. It was pretty good. Just kind of showing this era of Jedi being stressed out so bad that they start behaving badly, kind of proving their detractors right, doing things like invading people's minds and being way too violent to achieve their, supposedly positive ends. Really good story. Looking forward to what happens next. So then we also got Ranger Academy. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's the Rangers from that alternate universe, I think. We'll find out more about this. Or maybe it's just new characters who are in some sort of Ranger Academy. I don't know. Looking forward to finding out more here in a minute. And then we also had to pick up this book, Batman and Robin Detective Comics. We'll see if this, this series works out, if it, keeps getting printed. Featuring a character known as the Riddler. So yeah, we'll learn more about this guy. What else we got today? We had to pick up Black Panther. Looking forward to seeing what's going on in the rest of this run. I've been keeping up with it. And supposedly a new character. Well, I'll find out about that. Normally when people are like, oh, there's a new character in Marvel, it's normally an old character. They just don't realize. So then we got Fantastic Four. This is Ryan North's current run. He is the perfect writer for this. I cannot wait to jump into this. This is one of my favorite writers on my favorite book. I have just been ecstatic by this whole run. He is extremely funny, and the comics constantly bursting with jokes, him putting things in the margins. Great writer, fantastic Alice Ross art. The interior artwork has always been pretty good. Hey, Gray Man, what's up? So glad you came. Oh, hey, thanks. Hey, what's going on, Legion and Miss So? I've just got my the comment section here. I don't normally go live, but I'm trying to for New Comic Book Day, just to show, you spend all this money on comics. I'm gonna show somebody. So what we got here is also the X-Men books from today. I have to keep up with X-Force. This book has been going strong for 45 issues. I love it. And, what's happened to Colossus is terribly sad. I won't go into it, but I suggest everyone reads specifically X-Force. Out of all of the X books coming out of the Hickman era, it is one of my favorites. I think it's tells the most story as far as what's actually happening, because it's all from the point of Beast, who is, well, it's not all from the point of view of Beast, but mostly. And he's essentially the mutant CIA. He knows all the secrets and what's going on. And it's always being written like a 1980s action movie. It's just a great book. And then we had to get the X-Men because, there's an X-Men book. You got to get it. That is a horrifying cover. Fantastic art, but, horrifying. And we'll finish it off with Batman. And these are all the books that I picked up today. So happy New Comic Book Day, everyone. Oh, what happened to Colossus? Well, all right, so real quick, in the era of Hickman, what had happened was when Krakoa started up, they're like, Colossus, come hang out on the, island. We're doing mutant stuff. And he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to hang out here and paint away from you guys. Really, life with you guys has always been a bit much. So I'm just going to do my own thing and be a farmer. And that seemed really cool and in character of Colossus. But then it's revealed that it's darker and that the Russian government has essentially has gained control of Colossus, where he is just inside his own head screaming at his own actions. And he's the perfect person to be eventually brought into Krakoa, brought to the most secret places, learning the most secret things, because he's been a part of this community for so long that he is a wonderful sleeper agent. And that has kind of played out in the last few issues. It was a really good setup and build up and now payoff from the X books. They were a period of like 2 years here. So great story over there in X-Men. They're doing so much in the X-Men books because they have so many characters. And instead of shying away from that, they're just trying to do it. And that's really why the Hickman era is so good. Oh, you really like this Batman? Cool. I'm really looking forward to checking it out too. It is a great cover. Him there obviously having had a rough night, but, just enjoying one of his favorite bats when he gets home. I wonder how long he took, to get that bat to chill with him. If it's like, feeding. He's got like a little bit of pineapple underneath the back computer that he pulls out every once in a while to try to get the little feller to come on down and hang out. What do you think his name is? Now that I can't sit here quietly thinking of Batman bat name puns that this would be. You know, it'll come to me though. Anyway, these are all the books that I had today. We're doing it live. Yeah, that's right. I came on to say what's up to everyone and show off all the cool stuff I got today, including my Little Pony book. I didn't show this one. That's right. I got this. And you got to pick up My Little Pony because the guy who plays Q, John Delancey in Star Trek, also plays an omnipotent being in the world of My Little Pony known as Discord. So in my head canon, it's just one universe. You know, he just goes over there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out for Aggressively Relaxing Live. I've showed all my books. Scotty, what is up, man? Thank you for helping with the algorithm. I was trying to get some music playing here while I hung out, but man, this keeps turning off on me. Anyway, thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. I am going to get out of here. I hope you guys had as nice a new comic book day as I did. Later.